Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf, he howls, that's it, he howls. Why couldn't Shakespeare just write, the wolf howls at the moon? Much easier. Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf meows. Meows at the moon. That's it. What? Nope, meows. That was it. Why can't I remember that word? Oh, okay. And the wolf howls the moon whilst the
chattering monkey.
The chattering monkey. No, that's not it. What is the matter with my mind? I'll never get this memorized by tomorrow night. Why do I put things off till the last minute? This Midsummer's Night Dream is more like a nightmare to me. Whilst the heavy plowman snores. Now, what is a plowman? With all the weary tasks foredone. What does that mean? Bizarre metaphors, iambic pentameters, confusing rhymes. Why couldn't you have just written it normally? I'm so tired.
Lord, what fools these mortals be.
To sleep, perchance to dream.
But we are stuff dreams are made on.
Dreams are made on.
How like a dream just says I see and hear.
I've had a rare dream.
Is this a vision or a dream?
Do you dream, or hath you dreamed till night? What dreams may come that give us pause?
I dreamed a dream tonight that dreamers often lie.
Now take the sweetest sleep and the fairest dream that have ever entered a drowsy head, and you shall hear more than you could dream of yet.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our wedding day draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in a new moon, but oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes.
4 days will quickly steep themselves at night, 4 nights will quickly dream away the time, and then the moon shall behold the night of our marriage.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword and won thy love by doing thee injuries, but I will wed thee on a different key, with pomp, with triumph, and with reveling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What is the news with thee?
Full of vexation come my complaint against my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My lord, this man hath my consent to marry my daughter. Stand forth, Lysander. And, my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast filched my daughter's heart and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And, my gracious Duke, be it so, she will not, under your grace, consent to marry Demetrius. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, either to this gentleman or to her death, which is according to our laws.
What say you, fair Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you, your father should be as a god. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
Oh, but so is Lysander.
In himself he is. But in this, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked with my eye.
Rather, you must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, Hermia, question your desires. Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day between my love and me, on that day, be prepared to wed Demetrius, or be prepared to lead a single life.
Broad sweet Hermia and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right. You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Reasonable Lysander, true he hath my love, and
I am, my lord, as well possessed as he. My love is more than his.
And my right of her I do estate upon Demetrius.
My fortune is fairly ranked, if not with vantage as Demetrius. Demetrius, I'll vouch to his head, did make words of love to Netta's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And that sweet lady dotes upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess I've heard as much, and from Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. But, being full of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. Come, Aegeus, and come, Demetrius. You shall go with me. I have some private schoolings for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will.
With duty and desire, we follow you.
No. What to do?
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale?
Oh, be like for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eye.
Aye, by my life, for aught that could ever read, could ever hear, by tales or history, the course of true love never did run smooth.
If then true lovers ever have been crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. We must teach our trial patience.
Hear me, Hermia. I've a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house, remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. And there, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place where the sharp Athenian law could not pursue us. If thou lovest me,
Oh, yes.
then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, where we did observance for the month of May. There I will wait for thee.
My good Lysander,
Yes,
I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow,
yes,
by the simplicity of Venus's doves,
yes,
by that which knitteth souls and prospers loves,
yes,
by all the vows men ever have broke,
Hermia.
in the same place thou hast appointed with me, tomorrow shall I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Uh-oh, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? Oh, that fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair! Sickness is catching. Oh, where favor so? Yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motions of Demetrius's heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
That your frowns would teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
That my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Tomorrow, Lysander and myself will flee this place.
Helen, to you our minds will unfold. Tomorrow night, through Athens' gates, we have devised to steal.
And in the wood, where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds, were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there Lysander and myself will meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sights from lovers' food until tomorrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia.
Bye.
Oh, Helen, adieu. As you on Demetrius, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. Oh, for he will not know all, but he do know. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Oh, for ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyne, he held down oaths that he was only mine. Oh, and when this halesome heat from Hermia felt, oh, so he dissolved in showers of oats did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. Oh, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. Oh, but herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have this sight thither and back again.
call them generally, according to the script.
Here is the list of everyone's names throughout all of Athens. Thought fit to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good queens, say what the play treats on. Then, read the names of your actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, it is the most lamentable comedy and cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Ah, a very good piece of work, I assure you. And a merry. Now, good queens, call forth your actors by the script.
Answer as I call, Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready! Name what part I am and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, you are set for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
Ah, that will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I shall move storms. Now, name the rest of your players.
Okay, Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Flute, you must play Thisbe.
Ah, what is this be? A wandering night.
Oh, it is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Lady, I'm a
You may
man.
speak as small as you will.
Let me play Thisbe too. I will speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe, hey Pyramus, I love a damn.
No, you must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor, you are Thisbe's mother. Oh, Tom Snout, the tinker, you are Thisbe's father, and I, Pyramus's father. Oh, and Snug, the joiner, you are the lion's part, and I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? I pray you, if it be, give it to me, for I am slow of study.
Well, you may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly. You would frighten the Duchess and the ladies, and that would be enough to get us all hung.
Don't hang us, every mother's son.
But I will aggravate my voice so that I roar as gentle as a dove.
You may play no part but Pyramus! Oh, Bottom. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see on a summer's day, a gentlemanlike man. Therefore you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Masters, here are your parts. And I entreat you, request you, and desire you to learn them by tomorrow. We shall meet in the palace woods, and by moonlight we will rehearse. For if we meet in the city, we will be dogged with company, and our devices will be known. In the meantime, I shall drop a list of priorities, such as our play wants. I pray you fail me not.
Take pains, be perfect, adieu.
The Duke's oak we meet.
Enough, hold or cut bowstrings.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through a bush, through a bar.
Over park, over pale, through flood, through fire.
We do wander everywhere, swift in the moon's sphere, and serve our fairy queen and do her orbs upon the green. Are you not? Farewell, thou lovely spirits, I'll be gone.
My queen and all her elves come here and on.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing wrath and fell, that she, as her attendant, hath a lovely child stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of strain, to trace the forests wild. But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now, they never meet in grove or green. by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do swear that all their elves for fear shall crawl into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and masking, quite or else you are that shrewd and naval spirit called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not she that frightens the means of the villagery?
You misled night wanderers, laughing at their harm, and those that hobgoblin call you sweet puck, and you do their work, and they shall have good luck.
Are you she?
Thou speakst right, I am that merry wanderer of the night. But, room fairies, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, would that he were gone?
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence, I forsworn his company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. Where art thou here? Your warrior loved Theseus must be wedded.
How canst thou thus? For shame, Titania! Glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the 40s of jealousy, and never since the midsummer spring, when hill, dale, forest, or mead, and through this temperature we see the seasons alter, and the same progeny of evil comes from our debate, our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you! Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling child to be my henchman.
Oh, set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was the votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air, by night, she filleth gossip by my side. But she, being mortal, of the child did die. So for her sake, do rear up the child, and for her sake I will not part with him.
And how long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our rounds, and watch our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me no spare your haunts.
Give me the child, and I will go with thee.
Not to the fairy kingdom, fairies away!
Well, go thy way! Thou shalt not leave this grove until I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest once, I heard a mermaid upon a dolphin's back, uttering a breath so dulcet and harmonious that even the rude sea grew civil at her song.
I remember.
That same time, I saw, that you couldst not, flying between this earth and the moon, Cupid, all armed. A certain name he took, and he loosed his arrow smartly from his golden bow. Yet I marked where it fell. It landed upon a little western flower bed. The maidens call it love, in idleness. Fetch me this flower, this herb, for the juice of it, upon sleeping eyes laid, will cause man or woman to madly dote upon the next living creature it sees. Fetch me this herb.
I'll put a girdle around the earth in 40 minutes.
Once having this herb, we'll find Titania while she is asleep and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. Then, when she awakes, the next creature she sees, be it a lion or a bear or a bull or a meddling monkey or a busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm, as I can with another herb, and I will make her render up her boy to me. Leave me! But who comes here? I'm invisible. I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where's Lysander and fair Hermia? When I slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood, and here am I, in wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my fair Hermia. Get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or do I not, in plainest truth, tell you I do not nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, do I love you the more?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one who loves you not.
Your virtue is my privilege. For that, it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore, I think I am not in the night. Nor doth these woods lack worlds of company, for you, in my respect, are all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not the heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase. The mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger, bootless speed, and when cowardice pursues and valor flies.
I'll not stay thy questions. Let me go.
I'll run from thee and make a heaven out of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well then. Ere thee leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it to me. I know a place where the wild thyme blows, where the ox slips, and the nodding violet grows. There lies Titania, sometime of the night, lulled in these flowers, and dances and delight. With the juice of this flower, I'll streak her eyes, and fill her with hateful fantasies. And thou shalt take some of this flower, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes.
Right.
But only do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady.
Got it.
Thou shalt know him by the Athenian garments he hath on.
Right.
Affected with some care. But only do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know him by the Athenian garments he hath on.
Got it.
And affected with some care, so that he may prove more fond of her than she upon her love.
Right.
And meet me here at the next cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now, sing me now to sleep, then to your offices, and let me rest.
You spotted snakes with double tongues, thorny hedgehogs, be not seen.
Newts and limerence do no wrong, come not near our fairy queen.
Philomel with melody singing our sweet lullaby, lullaby. Never harm, nor spell, nor charm, come our lovely lady nigh, so good night with lullaby.
Weaving spiders come not here, hence your lonely spinners hence.
Beetles black approach not near, worm nor snail do no offense.
Hence away. Now all is well, one alone standing guard.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love in anguish for his sake. Be it ounce, or cat, or bear, pard, or boar with bristled hair. In thy eye that shall appear, what thou seest, it is thy dear. Wake when something vile is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood, but to speak troth, I have forgot our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and we'll tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. More. More. Little more. Do not lie so near!
Oh, take the sense, sweet of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference.
Lysander riddles very prettily, but, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off yet in human modesty. Go!
Well, here's my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
And with half that wish the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force of stirring love. Night and silence, who is here? Oh. Ugh. Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despised the Athenian maid. And the maiden, sleeping sound, on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this.
Lack love, this kill courtesy.
Churl, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe.
No.
When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I'm gone, for now I must to Oberon.
No, here comes the Athenian to spell. Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence and do not haunt me thus.
Wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril, I alone will go.
I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Oh, happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Oh, not with salt tears. Well, my eyes are oftener washed than hers. No. I am as ugly as a bear. Oh, for beasts that meet me run away with fear. But who is here? Lysander on the ground, dead? Or asleep? Well, I see no blood, no wound. Oh, Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word that vile name is to perish upon my sword.
Lysander, say not so. Lord, what though he loves your Hermia? Yet Hermia loves you. Then be content.
Content? With Hermia? No! I do repent the tedious minutes with her I have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena. Helena I love, will not change a raven for a dove. The will of man is by his reason swayed. And reason says you are the worthier maid. Things growing are not ripe until their season. So I, being young, tell now right not to reason, where the point of human skill becomes the marshal to my will, and leads me to your eyes, where overlook love stories written in love's richest book.
No! Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? It is not enough. No, is it not enough, young man, that I did never, no, never did deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout in my insufficiency. Good troth you do me wrong, good sooth you do, in such disdainful manner me to woo. Oh, perforce you well, I thought you lord of more true gentleness. A lady of a one man refused, should another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst come Lysander near. And in all my power, address your love and your might to Helen, and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me. Oh, what a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Lysander? What removed? Lysander? Lord? No? Then I'll perceive you are not nigh. Whether death or you, I'll find immediately. Lysander!
Are we all met?
Oh, here is a marvelous and convenient spot for rehearsal. This shall be our stage, and this hawkstorm break our tiring house. And we shall do it in action, for we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
there are some things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How earns you that?
Well, I believe we must leave the killing out when all's done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let that prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And, for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we shall have such a prologue.
Will the ladies not be feared of the lion?
Yeah, I feared, I promise.
To bring in a lion amongst ladies is the most dreadful thing. There is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell that she is not a lion.
Indeed, let her name, and tell them plainly she is Snug the Joiner.
Well, it shall be so. But there are two hard things, and that is to bring moonlight into the chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe says the story meet at moonlight.
Doth the moon shine at night?
A calendar, look at the almanac. Find out moonshine.
It doth shine that night.
Oh, why then may you leave a casement of the great chamber window open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye. Or someone must come in with a lantern and say, she is the person of moonshine. And then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe meet at the wall to speak through the chink.
You can never bring a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let them have some plaster about them to signify wall, and let them hold their fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
Well, then all is well. Sit down and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you will begin. Once you have spoken your speech, enter into the break, and the rest of you according to your cues.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near to the cradle of the fairy queen?
They do a play.
What a play toward? I'll be an auditor, or an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Okay. Pyramus, speak. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, thy flowers of odious savors sweet.
Odorous.
Thank you. Yep. Odors, savor sweet. So hath my breath. My dearest Thisbe dear, but hark, a voice. Stay thou here but a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus ne'er played here. Wait here.
Must I speak now?
Aye. Marry, you must. For you must understand he has gone to see a noise he has heard, and that is to come again. Most really important.
All right. She looks around.
Most lily-white hue, of color like triumphant rose on red briar. I will meet thy Pyramus at Ninny's tomb. Ninus' tomb. Why, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You spoke all your parts at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past, it is never tire.
Early done.
Oh, monster is so strange. We are haunted. Help!
I'll follow you. I'll lead you round. Through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometimes a horse I'll be, sometimes a hound. A hog, a headless bear, sometimes a fire. And neigh, and bark, and grunt, and roar, and burn, like horse, hound, hog, bear, fired every turn.
Oh, bottom, dark shade. What do I see on me?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Bless thee, Bottom. Thou art has translated.
I see there, knavery. This is to make an ass out of me, to frighten me if they could. But I will not stir from this place, do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing, so that they may hear I am not afraid. The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo gray.
What angel wakes me from thy flowery bed?
Whose notes for many a man doth mark, and dare not answer nay. My goodness.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtuous force doth move me to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to tell the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so, neither. But if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I've enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire it to go. Thou shalt remain here whether wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. I will purge thy mortal grosses so that thou like an airy spirit go. Please want some cobweb and mustard seed.
Ready.
And I.
And I.
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Fan the moonbeams from sleeping eyes. Nod to him, and elves, do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal.
Hail.
Hail.
I cry your worship's mercy, heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Oh, Cobweb, I shall desire you of more acquaintance. Your name, I beseech you.
Peas Blossom.
Oh, I pray you command me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and Master Peacock, your father. Good Peas Blossom, I shall desire you of more acquaintance also. Your name, I beseech you.
Mustard Seed.
Good Mustard Seed, I know your patience well. I shall desire you of more acquaintance, good Mustard Seed.
Come now, bring him thither. Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awaked, and if so, what creature should first come to her eye? Which should she dote on with extremity?
My mistress was a monstrous in love. While she was in her dull and sleeping hour,
Yes.
a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play.
A play. A play.
The shallowest thick skin of that barren sort,
Yes.
who, Pyramus, presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered into a break. When I, at this advantage take, fixed an ass head on his head, who had all did spy him away his fellows fly, left sweet Pyramus translated there. At this moment it came to pass, Titania waked and straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. But I pray thee tell, hast thou yet latched the eyes of the Athenian, as I bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman sleeping at his side, so that when he waked, of course, she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the man, but not the woman.
What?
Oh, I rebuke you, him that loves you so. Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, I should do thee worse. For I fear thou hast given me cause to curse. Hast thou slain Lysander in his sleep? If so, kill me too. Why would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? Where is he? Oh, but good Demetrius, won't thou give him to me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog, out, cur! Oh, thou hast driven me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Be forth never numbered among men.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for all that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege never to see me no more.
There is no following her in this fierce fame. Oh, here, therefore, will I a while remain. What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight about the wood. Go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens seek thou find.
Who? Helena of Athens?
All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than an arrow from the Tartan's bow!
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in the apple of his eye. When thou love thy doth espy, let her shine brighter than the Venus of the sky. And when thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Ruler of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand. And the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we fund their pageancy? Lord, what fools these mortals be.
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Why should you think I wound in scorn?
You do advance your cunning more and more. Oh, when truth kills truth. Oh, devilish free, these vows are Hermia's. Now will you give her o'er?
I had no judgment to her when I swore.
Nor none in my mind. Now give her o'er.
He loves Hermia, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helen, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. To what my love shall I compare thine eye?
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you are all bent to set against me for your merriment. Can you not hate me as I know you do? Oh, but instead, you must join in souls to mock me too. Oh, if you were men as you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so. You both are rivals in love, Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. What trim exploit, a manly enterprise.
Oh, you stop it. Hurt. You hurt me.
You are so unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know, I know. And with all goodwill, and all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part. And yours to Helena, bequeathed to me, for I love her, and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If e'er I loved her, that love is gone. Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Dark night, from that the eye his function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes. Thou art not mine eye, Lysander found. My ear, I thank it, brought me to thy sound.
But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Why thou seekest me? Could this not make thee know the hate I bear for thee that made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Oh, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion in this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia! Oh, most ungrateful maid! Have you conspired? Have you at least contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all forgot? All school days' friendship? And what, will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend?
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not, yet it seems you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face? Oh, and since your other love, Demetrius, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, rare, precious, celestial? Oh, wherefore he speaks he this to her he hates. What though I be not so in grace as you, so hung upon with love, so fortunate, but miserable, most love unloved?
I understand not what you mean by this.
Hey, do! Persevere the counterfeit sad looks. Wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up, but fare ye well, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence shall soon remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent! Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel. I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou sayest so, then withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where do tends all this?
Away, you wench!
You are a tame man. Go.
Hang off, thou cat, thou burr. Vile thing, let loose, or I'll shake thee like a serpent.
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I'll keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, but I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her? Although I hate her, I shall not harm thee so.
What? Can you do me a greater harm than hate? Hate me? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander?
I, by my life, I never did desire to see thee more. Be certain, 'tis no jest I do hate thee and love Helena.
You juggler, you canker blossom, you thief of love! Hast thou come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fighty faith, have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? Oh, and what, will you tear these impatient answers from my tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not so low, but that my nails can reach unto thine eye.
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her. Lower? Hark again. Oh, good Hermia. Do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you. Hermia did ever keep your counsel sweet. And now let me go back to Athens and follow you no further. See how simple and how fond I am.
What? Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What? With Lysander?
Demetrius.
Be not afraid, she shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not. Take my part.
When she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. Stop it. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be little, she is fierce.
Little again? Nothing but low and little with you, I swear. Hey! Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her.
When you bead, you acorn, you dwarf.
You are too officious in her behalf that scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena, take not her part.
Follow if thou darest. To try whose right is thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow, nay, or go cheek by jowl.
You mistress, this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Oh, for your hands are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
Oh, I'm amazed and know not what to say. Lysander!
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else commits thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King, of shadows I mistook.
Cease thou seek these lovers a safe place to fight. Therefore, Robin, overcast the night and lead these testy rivals so astray that they get not within another's way. Till o'er their eyes death counterfeiting sleep, with leaden eyes and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, so that when he wakes, all distortion shall seem nothing but a dream and a fruitless vision. And then unto my fairy queen, and beg her Indian child, I shall release her monster eyes from monster's view, and all things will be at peace.
My fairy king, this must be done with haste. For night's swift dragons cut the clouds full fast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger.
Make no delay. We may effect this business yet ere the day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Oh, here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, where art thou?
I will be straight with thee.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again, thou runaway, thou coward. Art thou fled?
Art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou look'st for wars and wilt not come? Come, recreant, come, thou child.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice.
He goes before me, so dares me on. Where I come when he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I ran fast, but faster did he fly. And here in a dark, uneven way, and here will rest me.
Ho, 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 coward! Why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest. Thou comest before me, shifting every place.
Come hither. I am here.
Nay, then, thou mockest me. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length in this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, night. Oh, weary night. Oh, long and tedious night. Oh, abate thy hours. Shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight, from these that my poor company detest. Oh, and sleep, that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal my while from mine own company. Ye but three.
Come one more. Two of both kinds makes up four.
Be dabbled with dew and thorn with briar, can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can no longer keep pace with my desires.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye a gentle lover's remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye.
Come now, sit thee down upon thy flowery bed, while I mable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready.
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where is Mademoiselle Cobweb?
Ready.
Good Cobweb, bring me some honey. Where's Mustard Seed?
Ready. What is your will?
Nothing, good Mustard Seed, would help Peas Blossom to scratch. And Cavalieri Cobweb may scratch also. Oh, thank you. I must to the barber, for methinks I am marvelous hairy about the face.
What wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desire to eat?
Truly I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay. Oh, I have next position of sleep come upon me.
Sleep now, and I will wildly in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and always away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, Gunnar. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage I now begin to pity, for meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors of this hateful fool. I did upbraid her, and fall out with her. And while I had my fun and taunted her, she, in mild terms, begged my patience. And then I asked of her Indian child, which she straight gave me. Now I have the child, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And gentlefolk, thou shalt take the transformed head of the Athenian swain, so that he, upon wakening when the others do, may all to Athens back repair again. And think no more of tonight's accidents, but as fierce vexations of a dream. First I shall release my fairy queen. Be as thou was wont to see as thou was wont to see. Now awake, Titania, my sweet queen.
Ugh, ew. My Oberon, what visions I have seen. Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, I do loathe his visage now.
Robin, take off his head.
When thou wakest, with thine own fool's eyes peep.
And now, thou and I are in a new enmity, and will tomorrow solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house and bless it all to fair prosperity.
Fairy king attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silent sad trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can soon compass, swifter than the wandering night's moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight tell me how came this night, that I, sleeping here, is mortals on the ground.
We will, fair queen, up to the mountain top. My love shall hear the music of my hounds. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. This is scornful Lysander, and this Demetrius, that Helena. I wonder they're being here together.
Go bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns. No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May. Good morning, friends. St. Valentine is past.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray thee, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. What comes this gentle concord in the world, that hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly. Half asleep, yet half awake. I truly can't say how I came to be here. But as I think I came with Hermia hither. Our intentions were to be gone from Athens.
Enough! Enough! You have had enough, my lord! I beg the law upon his head!
My lord, fair Helena told me of their stealth, of their purpose hither to this wood, and I in fury followed them. But, my good lord, I know not by what power, but some power be. My love to Hermia melted as the snow. And all the faith, the virtue of my heart is only the Helena.
Good lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we will hear more soon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple, by and by with us, these lovers shall eternally be knit. Away with us to Athens. 3 and 3 we shall hold a feast, a wedding.
When my cue comes, call me and I will answer. My next is Fair Pyramus. Hey-ho, quince, flute, snout, starveling? What? Stolen hence and left me asleep? I have had a most rare vision. I've had a dream past the wit of man to see what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he will offer to expound this dream. Methought I was, and methought I had? But man is but a patched fool if he will offer to say what methought I had. I shall get Quince to write a ballet of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom, and I shall sing it in the latter end of our play.
No, this can't be. Have you sent to Bottom's house yet? Has he come home?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt, he's transported.
But what if he comes not? The play is marred. Doth it? It is not possible.
Oh.
You have not a man in all of Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
Friends, the Duke is coming to the temple. The Duke is coming to the temple. And there is 2 or 3 lords and ladies married.
Oh, no.
Where are these hearts? Where are these hearts?
I missed you. Most courageous day, oh happiest hour.
I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not what, for I tell you, I am not true Athenian.
What?
I will tell you everything, right as it fell out.
Oh, let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me. All I will say is that the Duke hath dined. Gay apparel together, and most dear actors eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I do not doubt but to hear them say it is a sweet comedy. No more words. Away, go away.
"'Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antic fables, nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that comprehend more than cool reason can comprehend.
But all the story of the night told over, and their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy images, and grows to something of great consistency."
Here come the lovers now, full of joy.
my lord.
Where is our usual manager of mirth?
Here, mighty Theseus.
What entertainment have you for us this evening? How shall we beguile the lazy times, if not with some delight?
There's a brief on how many sports are right. Make choice of what his highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian on the harp. Well, none of that. A tedious brief scene of Pyramus and Thisbe, very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief, that is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play, but by 10 words it is far too long, which makes it tedious and tragical, my noble lord it is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, but more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
And I will hear it.
No, my noble lord, I have heard it over, and it is nothing, nothing in the world.
I will hear that play. Go bring them in, and take your places all.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let them approach.
If we offend, it is with our good will that you should think we come not to offend, but with our good will to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning to our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here. Oh, no, we are here. The actors are at hand. And by their show, you should know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
His voice is like a tangled chain, nothing impaired but all disordered.
Who is next?
Oh, yes. This man, if you should know, is Pyramus. And this beautiful lady, Thisbe, is certain. And this man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall, at which did these lovers sunder, and through a wall's chink, poor souls content to whisper. Oh, at the which let no man wonder. This man with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine. For if you should know, did these lovers think no scorn, but to meet at Nina's tomb, there to woo this grisly beast.
Roar!
The trusty Thisbe comes first by night.
Roar!
To scare away.
Roar!
Or rather did affright.
Roar!
Oh, and as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion, vile with bloody mouth, did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Wear it, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let a lion, wall, moonshine, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
The same into it doth befall, that I, one Snout by name, present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think, that had it a craned hole or chink, through which lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, often did whisper very secretly.
Would you desire lime and stone to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition that ever I heard discoursed, my lord.
Oh, grim-looked night! Oh, night, with hue so black! Oh, night, whichever art when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack! Alack! Alack!
I fear my Thisbe's promise.
What?
I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot.
I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. Thou wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me thy cheek to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this, but what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisby's cue. She's to come up now, and I'm to spy her through the wall. Oh, yonder she comes.
Oh, wall, full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips that often kiss thy stones with lime and heron it up in thee.
I see a voice. Now I to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisby's face. Thisby!
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss thy wall, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou meet me at Ninny's tomb?
Linus! Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
In the same into the doffel fall, that I once know by name.
The ending, do the ending. You're doing your prologue. Thus have I.
Oh. Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done thus, wall, away doth go.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
Hush. Here come two noble beasts now. Moonshine and the lion.
You ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do for the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor. Roar! May now perchance both quake and tremble here. Roar! When lion rubbed in wildest rage with roar. Roar!
Oh, same here, yeah.
That of that I, as snug the joiner am, a lion fell, where else no lion stand. For if I should, as lion come in strife, into this place for pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, and of good conscience.
Gentle? The very best of the beast I ever saw.
Who is next?
This lanthorn doth the horn moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
Again, this lanthorn doth the horn moon present. Myself and the man, the moon. Myself, the man and the moon do seem to be.
This is the greatest heir of all. She should be put into the lanthorn. How else is it the man in the moon?
I'm weary of this moon which she would change.
Proceed, moon.
All I have to say is to tell you that this lanthorn is the moon. Myself, the man in the moon. This thorn bush is my thorn bush, and this dog is my dog!
Dog. This is old Minnie's tune.
Nidus!
Roar! What was that? I'm still running.
Well roared, lion.
Well run, Thisby.
Well shown, moon. Truly the moon shines with a good grace.
Well mouthed, lion.
Sweet moon, I thank thee, moon, for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. Bright. For by thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisby sight. But stay, O spite, but mark, poor night, what dreadful dole is here. Eyes, can you see? How can it be? Oh, my dainty duck, oh, dear. Approach, ye fury spell, oh, fates, come, come, cut thread and thrum, quell, crush, conclude, and quell.
Oh, beshrew my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore did nature, didst thou lion's frame, which is, no, which was, the fairest dame, come to, confound, out, sword, and wound the pap Pyramus, I that left pap, where heart doth hop. Thus die I, thus. Now am I dead, now am I fled. The soul is in the sky, tongue, loose thy light, moon, take thy flight. Now, die, 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 die.
What if Moonshine comes back before Thisbe comes back and finds her love? She will find her by starlight. Here she comes now, and her passion ends the play.
I hope she will be brief.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak! Speak! Quite dumb? Oh. A tomb must cover thine sweet eyes. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword, come, blade, my breast embrued.
It's okay.
And farewell, friends. This ends. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead, I suppose.
I and the wall too.
No, I assure you, the wall is down, not part of their fathers. Would it please you to see the epilogue?
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse, never excuse. For all the players are dead, and therefore no one need be blamed. Your play is well and truly discharged. Let your epilogue alone.
Right! Hey! Oh, my.
'Tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall oversleep the coming morn as we have overwatched the night. Sweet friends, to bed.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores, with all the weary tasks for done.
And we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. Now our frolic, not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent before with broom to sweep the dust behind the door.
And through the house give glimmering light by the dead and drowsy fire. And every elf and fairy sprite hop as lightly as birds from a briar. And in this ditty, after me, sing and dance it trippingly.
First rehearse your song by rote, with each word a warbling note. Hand in hand, with fairy grace, we sing and bless this place.
And now into the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bridegrooms will we, which by us shall blessed be. And the issue there create shall be ever fortunate. So shall all the couples three ever in true loving be, and the odorate blessed, ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all at the break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding than a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend, and, as I'm an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we shall make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.